I wonder, why do Wuthering Waves players hate Genshin Impact so much? Why are Genshin fans suddenly backstabbing the game they've played for years? And what's with the Wuthering Wave players downloading Genshin just for comparison? Oh, and if you're one of those who cries about Natlan characters, yeah, you're catching a roast too. Let's get into it. When Genshin dropped in 2020, it changed the game. A free open-world RPG with full voice acting, deep lore, anime visuals. Nothing else was touching it. But 4 years later, the shine is wearing off for some players. The resin system still hasn't evolved. Dialogue is still unskippable. And events? Half the time, you're playing hide-and-seek with NPCs. Still, despite the flaws, Genshin remains one of the most polished, consistent, and content-rich gacha games ever made. But some players? They've moved on, and their new obsession? Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves didn't walk in, it teleported. Fast-paced combat, air combos, parries. Genshin fans were instantly curious. The freedom to move, wall run, dodge cancel. Yeah, it felt fresh, exciting, and different. And for players tired of waiting through 3-second dialogue boxes, WoW was like an espresso shot of action. Sure, it launched with bugs and needed polish, but the potential? Huge. To Genshin players who were burned out, Wuthering Wave looked like the next big thing. Some of the biggest Genshin fans turned around and said,
"Yeah, it kinda killed Genshin a bit for me too. I was already a bit bored of it. But it is the small things in WoW like the skip button and running up in the mountains that made exploration in Genshin unbearable for me. Now I can't go back to spending 10 minutes climbing a mountain for a 2 Primogems chest and 2 hours reading a side quest story. I don't."
You think we have the Hoyo Premium Pass, which help us teleport nearby chest. Everyone works hard for a single Primogem. If everyone starts thinking like you, it will be full of lazy players in everywhere.
I tried going back to Genshin and instantly regret my decision, just because I ran out of stamina while running.
Are you serious? How long you been playing Genshin? Like 5 minutes? I don't think you're a veteran player at all, so stop act like one. And this one is the most senseless comment I've seen everywhere. There's a difference between being tired of a game and pretending you never liked it. Genshin didn't suddenly become bad overnight. You just played it for 3 years straight and got burned out. Don't act brand new just because a new game dropped. Now this part is hilarious. There are Wuthering Waves players who downloaded Genshin just to trash it. They boot up the game, walk into Mondstadt, fight one Hilichurl, and then run to Twitter like combat is slow. Genshin is for babies, Wuthering solos. Bro, you didn't even finish the glider tutorial. And some of you all mocking Sweet Paimon for talking too much. She's annoying. She won't shut up. My honest opinion, don't play Genshin if you don't like Paimon talking. Paimon been our travel buddy for 4 years. She's our best traveling companion. Players like you won't understand because you can't handle someone been cheerful and lively. If you're gonna compare the two, actually play both. Genshin is more than a few slimes and 1 chest in Springvale. And there are some peanut brain players who compares 2020 Genshin Quest with their 2024 Wuthering Wave Quest. Be serious. There are peak Genshin Quest you missed. Just because you judge it already, better continue the quest so you will get to know more. Oh, sorry you can't because it doesn't have the skip button. Now let's talk about Genshin fans crying about Natlan character designs. miHoYo drops a few teasers, and suddenly it's like, these characters don't look like Genshin. The outfit is too much revealing, not anime enough, and some people said,
I hate Natlan because the Saurians are clunky. The characters that meant to replace them are all unlikable and repulsive, so that I only pulled for Zilonen due to Mida. Also, I will never be over the fact that we were promised a region of war and got this.
Y'all begged for a diverse region with bold styles and different cultures, and now you're mad because it doesn't look like Inazuma. I guess some of you lose your minds. Meanwhile, others are just mad about the art team dared to change the vibe. Bro, you are not the designer of the game. Talk when you become one. And here's what WoW fans need to admit. Without Genshin, Wuthering Waves wouldn't exist. Genshin built this genre, that it proved that a free anime-style gacha game could be global, profitable, and critically praised. Wuthering is standing on Genshin's shoulders, and that's not a bad thing. But don't disrespect the blueprint just because you found a game with better parries. At the end of the day, you don't have to pick a side. You can love Wuwa's fast combat and still enjoy Genshin's rich world. You can get bored of Genshin without acting like it was always mid. You can criticize both without becoming a keyboard warrior. Play what you love. Roast what it deserves. But stop acting like this is some anime showdown. This isn't Goku versus Saitama, it's just games. If you felt offended by this video, make sure to check my Instagram in the description so you can block and slang me there. Drop your comments, keep it spicy but respectful. Hit like if you felt the roast. Subscribe if you want more unfiltered gacha talk, and I'll see you next time.